Von Savage and Jay Lava on the new podcast. They Keep It P podcast, where they take news, situations, and everyday occurrences and show how one could or could not be keeping it P.
I'm keep it P. As a matter of fact, keep it P, but then again, keep it PG, PE. Alright, it's Professor Griff. I'm out of here.
Music TV.
Thank you. Blessed risings, good afternoon, or good evening. Based upon where you are tapping in from, you dig what I'm trying to told you now? No intro. We ain't doing no intro today. You understand? We going right in how 8 girls in Arizona protective care ended up back with a polygamous cult over 1,000 miles away. I smell all the fish sticks. That ain't nothing but fish sticks. How that happen? Unless you're in on it. And I'm sure they about to mail splain. This is an article from the Insider. Haven Orescio Gritzes. You see his name on the screen. Oh, or it's a woman, Haven, I'm guessing. Look at here, though. Huh? Boy, they love fondling, boy, don't they? They love fondulation. Is these the same folks you be letting your kids go over and stay the night at their house, P? Huh? We getting so much like the PC wilderness, P. The same folks we had to teach how to wash their funky body is the same folks who we strive to attain to be like. It says 9 girls were taken from the Arizona home of a FLDS cult leader in August. The girls were placed in Arizona group homes for children, but fled in November. What you mean they fled, fam? What does that mean? What does that mean? Like, oh, we about to blow this popsicle joint. Or, oh, we loved it here. We loved getting fondled and bondled. Is that it? We loved being the wife of the old dude who was laying on top of you, fondling and huh? What do you mean they fled? Boy, this is right in your face, pedophilia nuts. Like what? If this ain't I'm Dwight and I say so. And if this don't let you know this is who you want to be like? Is this is your king? This is who you want to follow? 4 days later, 8 of the girls were found back with the cult over 1,000 miles away. Samuel Bateman, the self-appointed prophet of a polygamous FLDS cult, was arrested in August after 3 young girls were found hidden in a cargo trailer that law enforcement said he was towing on a highway in Flagstaff, Arizona, over 1,000 miles from the group's stronghold in Colorado City. Around that time, they got a whole town, P. So that means your town got police officers, firemen, teachers, a lot of so called well respected professions, right? In this city. And they try to, polygamy, right? Polygamy, right? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Hold on, man. I mind my business, P. Ain't nothing wrong with having you. Hey, if that's what you want to do, that's your business between consenting adults. These is girls. We talking about little kids. Y'all find relations. Now, you said something. You're screaming, "Oh, Balenciaga, Balenciaga." This is happening right in your face. It's nothing new. Don't try to be surprised. Don't try to be shocked. Don't even try it. This is in y'all's DNA, P. Now, once again, we don't speak in absolutes. You could have the recessive gene in you, where you don't want to fondle on low people. You know what I'm saying? You ain't trying to fondle down on all the kids and all that, like a lot of them, like this group here, and nobody's in trouble. We just wanted to put out the dog whistle. One, that if you too want to fondle dondo on little girls, come to Colorado City, where we have a stronghold. If you live in Flagstaff, it's only 1,000 miles away. That's all. It ain't that far. You could do it, especially if you want to have 20 wives. It goes on to say, around that time, local officials raided Arizona residences used by Bateman, who has 20 wives. See, once I told you, no problem. You want to have 20 wives, P? You want to have 20 headaches, P? That's on you. TZ love the women now. Don't try to say none of that now. But don't try to act like 20 wives wouldn't be a headache, P. Stop. You know how women is, especially they get together like womp womp womp, and you talking about some nagging PC women on top of that, some Neander batches. Oh no, P. But this says he had 20 wives. Folks had wives and concubines and all that. No one's talking about that. That's what you're trying to be like the ancestors, anyways. Ours, always trying to be like black people, right? This is the difference. It says around that time, local officials raided Arizona residences used by Bateman, who has 20 wives, most of them children. What? Yeah, that's what I said. Most of them children. And 9 girls were placed in Arizona Department of Child Safety group homes. Group homes. 9 of them. Of the 20. 9 of these babies. This right in front of your face. Balenciaga. Balenciaga. Hold on. And I'm talking about black people. You was burning stuff. You done gave interview, Balenciaga, just to give him a chance. Yeah. Roddy Rich. We did the article on you, Roddy. Check in with us. Somebody send this to Roddy Rich. You want to come on the show and explain yourself? Huh? Why you was cooning and buffooning? Look, I'm gonna show y'all a picture of Roddy Rich, y'all. Talking about Balenciaga. Watch this. Look at Roddy Rich right there, y'all. That's Roddy Rich, man. Give that boy a round of applause. Everybody, that's Roddy Rich, boy. Live on the show right there, man. It goes on to say 2 months later, though, 8 of those girls had run away. 4 days after they ran away. How did they run away? A mass group, 8 girls at one time ran away. Took public transportation, walking around. How come they didn't get stopped for being a gang? 8 of them? I'm just saying, if they was 8 little black girls walking around, you would have harassed them. You would have. It goes on to say they were found with members of the group in Washington State. What members? They found new husbands. The little girls got new husbands. Is that what happened? It says on November 27, 2022, 8 of the 9 minor females ran away from DCS group homes. Hold on, this was just recently. You mean to tell me? You mean to tell me they already from Arizona made it back there? Nobody seen nothing. We don't know nothing. Nobody seen the group. We don't remember. We seen them. Yeah, we seen them walking down the street. We seen the 8 girl posse, and we didn't say it wasn't funny at all. Come on, man. Fish sticks. That lets you know everybody's in on it. It's part of the culture. Just like Latinos, Hispanics, they be marrying and knocking up little girls too. We did the story. I ain't just talking. We done multiple. Dude went to the hospital and thought it was sweet in Oklahoma. They was having baby showers and they done went to different doctor's appointments in his community. Then he went to the big hospital and they arrested the fool. Right. Because he thought it was all good in his hood, which it is. Then he went outside of his hood where it ain't good, where ain't nobody accepting no 21-year-old knocking up no 12-year-old, P. Get out of here with that. That's why they similar. They practice the same cultural norms. Fondling little girls, marrying them. It continues. Don Martin, an FBI special agent, wrote in an affidavit filed in federal courts in Washington and Arizona. It's unclear how many girls were able to run away at once or what was done to prevent their disappearances. An Arizona Department of Child Safety spokeswoman told Insider they couldn't comment on the specific case due to privacy laws, but that steps are immediately taken when a child runs away. Steps after a kid that was in harm, that was being sex trafficked? Huh? Ain't that what it is? You hiding little girls that you're illegally married to in a trailer and he wasn't charged with sex trafficking? Whoa. Talk about I'm Dwight and I say so. And everybody's in on it. You can't tell me Just mysteriously, eight little white girls is walking the streets. Don't nobody know nothing in their get along gang. And ain't nobody nothing. Ain't seen nothing, know nothing. If that was eight black little girls, stop it. Harassed, soliciting, not soliciting. What's that when you loitering? Come on, stop it. It goes on to say if a child runs away from a DCS foster home or group home, the department immediately notifies the court and the local law enforcement agency, pause, that was allegedly in on it, unpause, back to the story. Darren Duranco said DCS caseworkers continue efforts to locate the child by, it's not a child, it's eight of them, and the child's family until the child is located and returned to care. Why are you hitting up the family that you had to take them away from because they let their little girls get married to a grown old guy? Huh? This don't even make no sense. Unless I'm Dwight and I say so. It continues for many years. Get that girl. For many years, Bateman worked to advance his position in the polygamous fundamentalist Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. Boy, y'all gonna use it as a church too, boy. It goes on to say a cult long run by the infamous child abuser Warren Jeffs, child abuser. Yet y'all just let him dip away. No, no, nothing. Why you didn't have him in counseling, right? No, you don't want them in counseling because this is normal. This is a normal situation. We on a regular basis fondo and dondo our own kids even. So it's nothing to give them away for peanuts and cracker jacks. It continues. Bateman has been trying to create an FLDS splinter group in recent years and had built a small following of around 50 members, the FBI said in court records. Can I get a thumbs up in the chat? Can I get some of that? Can I get some likes, some comments? Are we 50 members strong? We more than that. Let me get 50 B1s in the chat, y'all. Let me get 50. When the girls were placed into state care, federal investigators began reviewing some of their journals, which were seized from Bateman's houses, his homes. The journal entries detailed kissings, sleeping with, and touching the 46-year-old Bateman. Oh, I thought he was like 80 or something, 70. It don't make this no better. But when I was like, oh, they're the old guy, you still shouldn't be messing with no 12-year-olds and no none of that. So what is you talking about? That was a pause. Unpause. In the interviews, the FBI informants detailed some of Bateman's alleged treatment of his underage wives, including a wine-filled orgy in which they were made to watch him have sex with their father before they were forced to have sex with other men. They were made to hold on, including a wine filled orgy in which they were made to watch him have sex with their father. What in the, hold on, man? What in the ABCD LGBTQ? Hold on. So he's smashing his underage wives' dads. Come on now. Come on now. Come on now. This is Oh, hold on. I don't even got no. This is like puppy pounding. I should have did this on the raw, cause this is rugged and raw, man. I apologize for any young scholars listening right now, but whoa, he is smashing. Bateman, Bateman is smashing the dads of his underage wives. Wow. It continues. One informant told investigators that Bateman complained to some of his wives that another one of his child brides, no older than 10, was wetting the bed. Wow, you're complaining about your 10-year-old wife's bedwetting. This is sick. And I bet y'all will try to ban my video. I bet you'll try to thumbs down my video when this is happening. I didn't see you hit up Insider News. I don't see you writing the state of Arizona like, yo, why'd you let these kids run away? Yo, we need to take down this cult. Colorado City, what's happening? They got a stronghold. That's where you can marry your underage wife, 10-year-old bedwetting, all you want. Come to Colorado City. This was an advertisement. But you'll be mad at me for bringing you the information right under your nose. But you'll be mad at me, though. Bateman also told his own underage daughter he was meant to marry and impregnate her. What did I say? Messing with their own children. I said that. This is DNA embedded. This is a cultural norm that is accepted. This is ridiculous. And I bet no one you'll take the time to leave a negative comment on this show. You'll go out of your way to talk crazy about Jay Lava and TZ Von Savage. You'll go out of your way to hate on Keep It P podcast. But a child, a child marrier, a human trafficking of children right in front of your face, complaining about a 10-year-old bedwetting bride? But no, we won't say. Mum's the word on that one. What can we do? What? We know what we can do to your show. We can just talk crazy about it. And I just told you what you can do. Well, I don't hear you calling the state of Arizona. I don't hear you calling DCS like, yo, what's going on? You hit up your political leaders any other time. I bet you ain't hit up not one. You know why? Because you want it. They want it. So that is why it hasn't stopped and won't stop. Can't stop, won't stop. It continues. He has on several occasions kissed his daughter inappropriately in front of other followers because it's normal. This, according to the FBI report. In forensic interviews, though the girls didn't report sexual abuse, and Martin said she believes that the older girls were keeping the younger ones from talking because this is just par for the course. Because they believe if there's grass on the field, it's time to play. Even if it's your own daughter, even if the child still is peeing in the bed, you disgust me. But see, that's nothing new because he probably had older women peeing on him before. He's probably a golden shower. It continues. Sometime before Thanksgiving, though, one of the 9 girls in state care said that Bateman had sexually abused her, according to the FBI affidavit. That's the one that stayed. The 8 left. Remember, there was 9. One stayed, 8 left. This is the one. Days later, 8 of the girls took off, prompting investigators to once again turn to electric devices and journals they left behind for answers. Yeah, how? Come on, man. You can't. I've already proven that there's a lot of people that were in on this because they didn't just disappear and all of a sudden they made it 1,000 miles away and now they're in Washington State. Come on, man. Come on, man. And then y'all don't have no clues. They wasn't text messaging or nothing in these electric devices that you're not saying what electric devices they were. It continues. They learned the girls had been communicating with Bateman's older wives through an encrypted group chat on Signal. Oh, okay. In a journal entry on November 27, one girl wrote, "Today is the day we go home." Oh, so these older wives, that's not human trafficking too? They're not they're not trafficking? See, everybody's in on this. Societal cultural norm. The older wives, Neander batches. Don't be trying to steal my term either. Neander batches. Or you can use it. Just say where you got it from. It continues. For the next 4 days, investigators work to track down the girls. Come on, man. Turn into calls Bateman made from jail to some of his adult wives for clues. Stop. It's not that hard to find 8 little white girls running around town. It's not that tough. They had to go post up somewhere. It's not that tough. They didn't just boom. Come on, man. And then you talking about they gotta be navigating. They're all underage. So how they just navigating in a new state? Come on, man. It don't make sense. It don't make sense. They lived in Flagstaff, so then where was the group home at? Come on, man. Cultural norm. I'm gonna read the rest of this hot mess. We almost done with this because boys and girls, you already know what you learned today. This is a cultural norm, a societal norm for Neander batches and they hubbies. P. He was smashing the young wives that the underage girls' dads. P. Come on, man. This is Jerry Springer debauchery. It continues. Oh my gosh. A video call between Bateman and one of his adult wives, Naomi Bislin, showed her driving with another adult wife, Donray Barlow. She said in the call they had some of the girls in the car with them. So you know what's the problem? So you ain't gonna go get them for kidnapping? You ain't gonna go do that. Huh. Because you want your piece. Your piece of the little cuckoo. You disgust me. Y'all need to be, boy. It carries on in a later call. Bislin, Naomi Bislin, says she had all but one of the girls from the group home. So you know. Why ain't you revoked his calling privileges, huh? If he was black, you would have did that. If he was black, you would have did that. For way less. He talking about human trafficking and you like it's all good. It continues. She said the girls ran for their lives from the group home when police were called, and the ninth minor didn't make it out. That ain't what happened, according to the document. Get that girl. She needs to be with you. Bateman responded, according to the FBI. What else do you need? So you have all the information that you need, but you ain't doing nothing. I wonder why. It continues, connecting the dots. In addition to monitoring calls made by Bateman from jail, the affidavit says investigators also received information that a credit card belonging to the business of one of Bateman's male followers had been used to book several Airbnb properties. Investigators, what I say, you can't just go to A to B, A to Z without no A, B, and C, D in the middle. Shout out Jack Lava, not trying to tell you what to think, trying to show you how to think. Hello, McFlizzle, including the most recent booking in Spokane, Washington. On December 1st, Spokane Sheriff's deputies went to the property to execute a search warrant and found the 8 missing girls fleeing in the car driven by Moretta Johnson, another of Bateman's adult wives, the document says. Johnson, Bisline, and Barlow were arrested on charges of kidnapping and obstruction of justice. Hold on, dog. Where's the human trafficking at? Bisline's attorney didn't respond for Insider's request for comment. His adult wives will be transferred from Washington to Arizona, where they will then retain lawyers. In a probable cause affidavit filed in the case, Martin accuses Bateman and his co-conspirators of transporting minors between, hold on, Nevada, Utah, Arizona, and Nebraska for illegal sex between May 2020 and November 2022. Nevada, Utah, Arizona, and Nebraska, y'all can get you some, you're going to say illegal sex. Listen, these is minors, P. Not illegal sex like you done grabbed a prostitute. Ain't that illegal sex too? That ain't what we talking about, P. This is human trafficking. These is little girls. And y'all is acting like this is a no. So what happened to the 8 girls? Where they at? Did you take them into custody? You ain't even said that. Yeah, the girls were taken into custody. Yeah, we found them. They're safe. Nope, you didn't say that not one time. No, because they're being passed around as we speak. It's sad that this is a cultural norm for PC people. It is what it is. You see it. I showed you. What did we learn today, boys and girls? I already told you. If you was listening, if you wasn't watching, you better go back and watch and hear what I said that you learned for today. Because I ain't gonna hold you. I'm just gonna mold you, fold you, and scold you about being off code. That's all I'm gonna do. And then I'm gonna leave you with 4 words. Love. Do you know anything about love? Cause I love y'all. B1, FBA, love with all my heart now. I loves my peoples with all my heart now. Peace. But we gotta get it together though. Cause this piece might be what gets us this piece. That's all I'm saying now. That's all I'm saying now. You might have to get your Gideon on with your 300. Eh? You understand what I'm saying? Blessings be a blessing. Give a blessing. And never be afraid to receive a blessing. In Aloha. Love y'all, man. Take these commercialises, man. Make sure you keep your eyes peeled. We need your eyes, your peoples. That's how we can get paid to stay on the air with y'all. Man, say what up in the chat. You know what I'm saying? Say what up. Show some love. Put a B1 now. Hit that like. You know the algorithms, man. They stopped the show, so we need y'all to push the show. Share, all that good stuff. Tag a friend. Everybody who's watching right now, tag somebody. Yeah, that's right. Tag, you're in. Love y'all. Take that, take that.
B1 to the family. This is Kendra Blackwood of Hot Lava Music TV and the Hot Lava Media Group. And I come to you today with an urgent call to action. And with that being said, this petition is to demand the US government immediately make anti-black racism a public health crisis is now an active campaign at change.org. And after this message I'm going to need you to go over there and show your support. Right after you smash that like and subscribe if you have not already. Make sure you hit that bell for notifications. It doesn't cost you a thing. This is Kendra Blackwood for Hot Lava Music TV. First off, let's get this straight. I only want a boss. And I like to see a boss and boss shit. Where can you get boss shit, you ask? Well, dig this player. Boss 3 Anti Clothing got that drip for you and your missus. Now first, go follow at Boss 3 Anti Clothing on IG to see more real boss shit. And second, please log on to boss3anticlothing.com. That's boss3anticlothing.com. Currently we have multiple color combinations in stock. Ball out like a boss with the full sweatsuits for $250 and just the jacket for $150. And we also have jerseys for $75, and we definitely have the t-shirts for only $25. We offer free standard shipping, and have a quick response time. So tap in and style like a boss would do. Please go visit boss3anticlothing.com. That's boss3anticlothing.com. Once again, that's boss3anticlothing.com. Love, peace and blessing.
We need to go out here and say exactly what we want. And we got to say it with our chest. And we kind of start pussyfooting around, and we got to stop being scared to say exactly what we want, what we need. We need that paper. Say it with your chest. Damn all that. We need justice. We need y'all to love us. No. We don't need that paper. We need reparations in the form of a check. Let's stop being afraid to say that.
Everybody know you get the money from that ride before you went on stage. I told you motherfucker got your money yet, man. Fuck you, man. You ain't got the money yet. Fuck you think you is, man. Motherfucking Ron O'Neal or something. What you gonna do? I'm supposed to be scared now because you got a pistol, motherfucker.
I got it. Look, I don't play with this shit. You don't even know what I gave to this shit. Self-made with this shit. I slay with this shit. Been a lot of roads I done paved with this shit. Look, see, I don't play with this shit.
Kyrie with the give and go. I get it cheap for the low. More snow than the Eskimo big birdies. Taking flight, change your life in one night. By 2 a.m. if you do it right. Up late like midnight. Small fish, big appetite. Get an extra 4 if you whip it right. Got good gas and it's light bright. Got
He been hula hooping through loopholes, working round shit. You can count lava down, but you can't count them out, baby. Life give me lemons, I make lemon rain. I gotta go, gotta hustle to get it. If you ain't talking business, little shawty,
Hey, Ray Ray.
Hey Rihanna, hey girl, how you doing? I'm into you like Trump's in the Putin. I know that might sound a little confusing. I had to say it for my own amusement. What I'm trying to say is, can we go cruising? Top down, blow some good gas, and listen.
Russian cream, leaf, keef, oil, premium bud. Man, I hustle in the street, but I'm a freak with the love.
Bring that ass over, tryna bring it back. I'm a big dog, tryna bring it back. I'ma slide in the way to bring it back. Let a nigga.
All I wanna do is see you move it. All I wanna do is see you get down. All I wanna do is see.
Hey, baby, there ain't no need to answer the phone, 'cause I got you where I need you, baby. Face down in the bed, and we can